We'll be doing another Brogue weekend contest run here. Last week we got the top score in the weekend contest, a very close score with Gambler Justice, one of the top Brogue players. We edged them out by like 2,000 points. But a fun run all around. Our first time playing a stealth build, which ended up being very strong, a stealth Warhammer build. That was a lot of fun. And I learned a lot about stealth mechanics in general that I'll be able to apply more to my other runs, which is always good to learn things from these games, whether we lose or we win. I also got my first 25 Lumenstone win yesterday off stream in a game that I've been playing through my lunch breaks. So that's awesome. We came really close before with obstruction tunneling build. That was really solid, but I died because I was holding on 5. Otherwise that would have been an easy one, but I got an official one on the books now. Yeah, excited to see what this weekend contest brings us. Shall we get started? For anyone who doesn't know, the weekend contest is a predetermined Brogue seed that is chosen every weekend, and everyone plays on the same seed. The quote-unquote goal of the run is like to get the highest score, and there's like a leaderboard and stuff, but it's more about fun to compare notes, especially because of how Brogue plays out and how quickly your paths can change, and to see everyone's strategic decisions. And it's fun to see people having the same trouble with the same things from seed to seed, or from run to run in the same seed, I should say. So my favorite part is always at the end when we get to read how everyone else did as well, and be like, oh yeah, that key holder was a pain too. So all right, this starting area checks out. Let's go for it. I'll go over here. Okay, this does connect to another room. I like to try to really conserve turns early on. When things aren't so threatening, you can afford to do stuff that save you turns, and that gives you a little bit more leeway on the food clock to do things like backtrack for vaults and such. Be careful for these jackals. We can actually die to jackals pretty quickly. This one's still wandering. I'll just sneak attack him. I think there's like 4 jackals there. Let's see if we can get this one to wake up. Hey, what up, Arch? Good to see you. I'm doing well, thank you. We are just starting the weekend contest here. Wait, I thought there was a 3rd jackal there. Oh, that's peculiar. Oh yeah, I gotta pick up gold, because this is a score thing. Seed was a blast? Oh, great to hear. Looking forward to it. I'm not sure if it's possible to have a Brogue seed that isn't fun anymore. Like, I enjoy like even the hard ones, which are the ones that would normally probably come off as annoying. A ring is always a good start. This ring could end up defining our build. We haven't found the exit yet. Look at this. We have to go like all the way around the map if we want to get back to the right side. Or I can just go through the water. Uh-oh. Water is not being cooperative. There we go. I didn't do any searching here. I missed this corner. Do we go check that? Let's go check it. I'm not supposed to, but whatever. Okay, there's nothing there. I feel like there's potential secret room nooks here and here, but secret rooms are very... Well, actually, they don't spawn on the first level unless there's a secret room key holder. And that key holder can just have an item or a vault in it. It doesn't have to have a key. But we didn't see any vaults, so we know there isn't a key. So that makes it very unlikely that there is a secret room there. Interesting. More food. Early food is always good. I don't like that at all. How many jackals are there left? We only killed one? Yee. Well, we can't run from them, so... Okay. After that first one, that other one did a lot of damage to us, more than I was expecting. That looked a little risky, but... I wonder if in hindsight... I wonder what percentage of the time we lose just straight up to 4 jackals. With 30 hit points, a dagger, and leather armor. It'd be fun to, like, run the odds on that. Because it's not terribly uncommon. And I feel like that's always a little risky. Did I forget to pick up gold upstairs? No, I grabbed all the gold, I think. It's okay, if we forget to pick up gold, that means we're gonna find more lumenstones, right? That's what we did last week and it worked at least. So, Pender was awesome enough to ping me on Discord and let me know that if you hold control and click, you move one tile at a time. Oh, this is amazing. Because last week I was saying I wish there was a way to do this. Oh, that's amazing. Sometimes the developers really do think of everything. A splint mail. Some heavy armor early. Always good to see. This is a big empty space. Should we search this better? I'm just being paranoid. Okay, I guess so. And now it's probably faster to jump down the chasm than go to the stairs. I was about to say that first 2 floors, we found the stairs in the last room, which means we're moving really great for the hunger clock. You have a really bad sense for secret rooms in Brogue? You think that's that's one reason why you die so often from starvation? I don't think secret room food's terribly common. I don't know. There's no, like, bias for it, and items like to get spawned behind secret rooms, so it's not, like, uncommon either, I guess. That's a good question. Oh, you spent too much time searching? I was gonna say, that could cause it. So, when I picked up Brogue again, about 2 months ago, I said, I'm gonna start searching aggressively, and if I find it's too much, we're gonna scale it back. And we've pushed it a bit on the hunger clock, but I don't feel like it was too much, and I don't feel like I've scaled it back too much. And starting around depth 3, I search like almost every room. But sometimes you see like a big empty space, and you're like, I just gotta check there. And I've found secret rooms like that too. Okay, there's a monkey with a key. Shoot, where do you think he went? I see you. We're just gonna throw darts at you. Dang. I wonder if I can catch him around the corner. Dude, I am low rolling the darts so hard. I've thrown 5 darts at this monkey. Six? 7 darts to kill a monkey. Hold up, I need to look up monkey stats. You probably regen a point or two. At some point there, 12 health for a monkey. And darts do 2 to 4 damage, so it should have taken 4 darts on average to kill that monkey. I guess if I let him regen a point or two, it would have been like 5, and I ended up needing 7. It's not terribly, like, bad luck, I guess, but definitely a bit of a low roll. And it could have just taken the 4 or 5. Like, if we killed him faster with the first few darts, he wouldn't have regen to begin with. You're often struggling with Brogue's hunger clock. Maybe you don't explore efficiently. Still trying to understand that. You have the same problem with DCSS back then. Yeah, I'm still feeling out Brogue's hunger clock. Like, I think last week in another one of the runs, like, I was starving with no food, and at those points I just started like exploring aggressively and not searching for traps to take like a risk. I think finding that point where you can do that, like when your like hunger bar is like at a certain point, saying like, okay, I can't waste time, I still like to full explore, but maybe I'll skip like a little nook or something if there's like a very low chance of there being like one item on a tile or something. And I'll stop like exploring for traps, which is like deadly, but so is hunger. Alright, our first vault. Chainmail, splint mail, wand of invisibility, staff of protection, a ring of awareness, leather armor, and a staff of lightning. This isn't that sexy of a vault. Ring of awareness is decent, but it's not build defining. I wonder if one of these armors is potentially runic. Staff of Lightning is mildly okay, but /2 isn't amazing, and I don't think I'm going to want to enchant it. Honestly, I love Rings of Awareness, but it's not sexy, you know? I want something like that gets me excited that like I'm working towards some kind of like great item synergy. Hey, what up, Caraspace? Yeah, pretty mediocre. Hey, Insane. First time seeing me live, enjoying the YouTube videos. Cheers. Awesome, cheers, yeah. Glad you're enjoying them. Welcome. Hope you enjoy the live stream. Rings of Awareness are great with ally builds. Yeah, they're particularly good with ally builds, because then your allies... You'll find traps before your allies do, generally. Although, if I get a +2 Ring of Awareness, I stop searching. Because it feels like you don't need to at that point. And to get one this early is pretty nice for that. But I don't know. So, here are my thoughts. I wouldn't mind seeing if any of this armor is enchanted. Maybe we can look for a runic if one of them is. Honestly, I don't think we're going to use... Well, I don't know what our build's going to end up looking like. If we want to do something stealthy, then the chain or the leather could be nice. But the splint mail is probably the only one we care about if we don't do that. And even then, like, you'd rather have plate. And we can't use a splint right away. The Ring of Awareness is just an easy pick here. So here's another thing I was thinking about after last week, because we were having trouble... Okay. So this is like a potential like revelation I had last week, and that's that starting around Death 4 is when things like actually start to get hard, and like you can have trouble with your starting gear. And I think finding potions of life and strength, like even just those things, can like help a lot, just having more hit points, more strength at that point. So I feel like even if our inventory isn't full, it's not bad to start like or like testing potions so we can find that stuff starting around here. Because going from 30 to 40 hit points is a pretty big deal. And your first potion of life, you're not going to be able to use it as like an emergency item to heal up anyways. So I think maybe we start checking potions here, and if we get detect magic, then maybe that lets us know if we want to take one of these armors, or if our own split mail is enchanted even. And so the other question is, for this vault, do I either take the Ring of Awareness and try to ID it? Rings take 1500 turns, so that's not likely. We're not going to come back here after 1500 turns, I don't think. So I wonder if we grab like the leather and just throw it on for now and see if it's runic. Or we could grab the chainmail and just enjoy having some extra AC. Although this is minus 2.5 right now too. So it's actually going to be worse. Let's just grab the leather for now. And the other thing is, if I grab the lightning and I know I'm going to come back here later for something else, like this will like help us kill one or two things that could be annoying, but we're still in the easy part. So let's just throw in the leather here and see if maybe a runic procs or something. Maybe I should let this rat hit me a few times. Okay. Nothing. A dagger. Where do we want to start quaff testing? A paralysis gas, that's awesome. So we don't want to just use every potion in case there's another key holder on this floor. But we can use any potions on the previous deaths. Detect magic. Okay, so the dagger is enchanted. The leather we just put on is just plain, boring-ass leather. No better than the armor we started with. The chainmail is benevolent. The splint mail is +0. So the leather in here and the splint mail in the vault are the same exact as the items we have in our inventory. We already know the magic status of all these other items, so the only thing that else that tells us is that this chainmail is magical. So maybe we see if we can find out what the chainmail does. If this is like even just like +2 chain, that's probably pretty solid. And then what about this dagger? Daggers have a decent chance of being runic, which is a little exciting. A dagger of speed. Interesting. Huh. So if speed procs, it gives you a free turn. Yeah, that was a quick runic ID. Alright, take it easy, Arch. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good day. Alright, I want to look up the speed runic real quick. Actually, I don't know if it's going to tell me anything, because the wiki doesn't have runic chances on it. I'm not gonna dig into the code for it either. Oh yeah, I remember this speed page. The speed page on the wiki I don't like. It tells you it's good against like specific enemies. Like it says it's great against like jellies and like shielded enemies. But I think getting free turns is just awesome against everything. I don't know if there's anything like about the like the speed thing makes a little, or the protected enemies makes a little sense because you can like get free turns to chuck down their shields before the caster gets to re-shield them. But like, I think extra turns are just good against everything. I don't know if it's great to say that it's particularly good against in certain like cases. Okay, so I've never used a runic dagger before, and honestly, I don't know how I feel about them. Because daggers do so little damage to begin with. So daggers do 3 to 4 damage, average 3.5 damage. So what does like a +10 dagger do? Let me math that out. A +10 dagger would do like 6.5 damage average. Which isn't amazing, but if you end up getting like free hits in between, that becomes like 20 damage after like 3 hits, which is pretty good. And also, since the dagger has such a low strength requirement, and say we did make this like +10 or something, it would have a strength requirement of like 2. You end up getting like 3 or 4 points of like free enchantment on it, which is interesting. Oh, hey Treads. One thing to note is Speed Runic has some sneak attack synergy due to off balance, and so does a dagger. How does that work? With off balance and sneak attacks. I was actually wondering about that. If there was a way to get extra sneak attacks with this. Do you always get sneak attacks against off-balanced enemies, or how does that work? Or does that mean you get like 2 free sneak attacks against like a wandering or sleeping monster? And yeah, Kara, thank you for pointing out that the ring is safe to put on. We'll definitely put that on right away. I'm down to build around the dagger. Oh, sneak attack results in off balance, which allows you to fail to proc speed one more time. True. That makes sense. It's just a little bit of a buffer in your how much you can like low roll. And yeah, the ×5 sneak attack bonus that the daggers get means when you have this thing doing like 6 or 7 plus damage. I have a feeling the strength requirement is really underrated for enchanting a dagger. Like if we did put like 10 enchants into this and end up with a 2 strength requirement, and say endgame-ish we're at like 19 strength, that means we have plus 17 strength surplus. Which is an extra 4.25 enchants. Hey, Hell Clan, yeah, stealth build would be cool if we could get clairvoyance or stealth or some kind of invisibility synergy. Telepathy, something to facilitate that. I wish I knew what the proc chances of speed were. Should I take a quick code dive and see if I can find it really quick? I think it's in powertables.c. Let's see. Okay, so in powertables.c, line 353. Okay, I'm not 100% sure how this works yet. But the comment for speed says is next to power 16 runic decrement. So I assume that's the table. And the formula for that is 1 minus 0.16 raised to the enchantment. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Only issue with stealth is long run equals no Jupiter Hell. It doesn't have to be long. I would love to get around to some Jupiter Hell too. I think it would be fun to play Unexplored on stream sometime soon too, now that we've done so much Brogue. Because Unexplored in a lot of ways is like a non-traditional roguelike version of Brogue. Give me 1 second. I'm setting up a browser window right now. Alright, window capture, browser. I'll make a new one because I like the settings I have for my current one for when we open up the Reddit thread at the end of this thing. Disable center to screen. Okay, this looks like it works. No, I can actually make this bigger. This might be easier to read. Voila. Oh, hey, what up, Cass? Good to see you. You super love Unexplored. Amazing procedurally story generation. The creator published a cool article about it in ProcGen and Games book. Oh, cool. Yeah, Unexplored is super cool, and I played it a lot when I first got into it. I probably only beat it like once or twice, and I've always wanted to get back into it and get a little bit more serious with it. It's such a cool game. I'll have to check out that article. I listened to their interview on Roguelike Radio. I might have read an article somewhere else about their stuff. The dungeon generation stuff they do is really interesting. Okay, so I think our... Let's do this. Enchants. Do 0, 0.25, 0.5. Might as well go to 20, right? Okay. Our proc percentage. Now, the way Brogue does this stuff, so I was trying to do some math for the Ring of Wisdom, and I noticed that the table on the wiki is wrong for your percentage recharge rate on the Ring of Wisdom. And what it does is the way the formula works, it's 1.3 raised to the enchantment. So at like enchantment level 2 is like 169%. But well, it's actually 1.69, and then it's basically a percentage. It actually truncates the number to 1.6, which is a weird place to cut that off. But all of these values aren't like, there's not like a formula in the code that like does it live. There's like a predetermined table that it pulls from. So those tables do weird things sometimes. But actually, I made like a wisdom ring calculator during my last run because I found one, and I think I have it figured out. Next time I get a wisdom ring, I'm gonna look at more values. I didn't have any stabs last run to actually test it, but everything I found, I think I got the rounding and stuff correct. Anyways, so this isn't going to be exact, perhaps, depending on how these tables round. Maybe we can test it, but let's see what the formula is. So what did I say? 1 minus 0.16 raised to the x. So this is going to be equal to 1 minus... Wait. 6 raised to u. Hell yeah, autofill that. Let's have some sensible digits here. Wait, this is going down. What did I do wrong? This is the Decker. Okay. Shoot. There's another part to this that I don't know. Is this the inverse chance? I was just thinking that. And yeah, it's spreadsheet time, Dr. Science. Actually, I know. So we were looking at the chance of Quietus proccing recently, and let me see if I can find it. Oh, come on, where is it? Here we go. Dang, I don't know. I don't want to do too much digging. But let's assume that this is an inverse chance, which seems to make sense on this. Let's make it a percentage. All right, we'll have to identify this thing and see if these work out. This should ID pretty fast with where we're at. But this is probably ballpark where we end up. And yeah, if we do end up at like 30% at just +2, this could be incredibly lenient. I think we could hit +13 with no trouble, and that's like 90%. That would be actually insane. All right, so let's keep those numbers in mind and see if that math works out. Hey, by the way, Cass, did I see that you submitted a 7DRL? I think I caught a whiff of that in the channel on Discord. You should link that in my Discord. I would definitely want to try it out, if so. It's called Thumb. Alright, I'm going to write that down. I would love to try that out. And yeah, Tread said this a little while ago, but they said they think Speed is one of the more lenient runics, not like Quietus. And yeah, Quietus was one of the tables I was looking at, and I was like, this thing never gets relatively consistent to the point where I actually would feel okay using this. I don't know how I feel about Quietus as a runic. I can't tell if it's good or not. Well, there you go. 3 hits, 3 procs. This thing has like 100% proc rate. Never had a good Quietus run? Yeah, I have a feeling that's normal. Oh, here's the Guardian Charm. Weren't we supposed to... Someone wanted me to try a Guardian Charm build recently. Honestly, the Guardian Charm feels like something that sucks as you're scaling it, like a lot of charms do. But it's probably pretty good if you like commute onto it and it's like +10. I should let some of these monsters hit me a bit. Okay, that's enough hitting. See if we can proc a runic on this chainmail. Nothing there. Used the Spear of Quietus and Conjuration on a recent run, got the D25. Oh, hey, Xylan. Yeah, I remember your recent Quietus run. Right, there's like 2 worthwhile applications. Guardian Charm. Very rarely use Staff of Haste Healing or Invis on self. Or spawn 2 Guardians at the same time. Yeah, I feel like the way that I look at it at the moment is like a Charm of Fear. Damn, I don't know how I feel about walking into that bog at 2/3 health. Plate armor? Blue plate armor? Good within Viz to get enemies out of stealth range. Oh, that's a cool combo. How big this bog is. I'm searching. I don't want to step on a fire trap. More splint mail? So much heavy armor. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm eyeing the Guardian Charm. I think if I pull back here... Will the Conjurer... There we go. Wait, why aren't they... God dang it. Alright, let's use the Guardian Charm. There we go. The ad trick seems a bit weird around corners. Yeah, I don't have a great feel. There's some like ways to exploit the spellcasters in general will like swap places with their summons. But like I don't know when the conjurers will summon things from outside a line of sight or when they're gonna try and get close to you before summoning. Or if they're like far away when they'll get close to you through their summons if you have to get out of line of sight first or stay in sight. Those are things I don't have a great feel for with conjurers, but are really, really good tactics to know for fighting them. And a sword. Imagine Brogue with optimal conjurer AI. Yeah, that would probably, like, feel terrible. Literally unbeatable? Probably. Damn, all this armor and the sword, like, we could almost... If we didn't feel like building around this Dagger of Speed, we could get pretty far just on the armor and sword that we've found so far. I think the Dagger of Speed seems pretty good. I think I might go all in on this. I think there's a chance that it's actually reasonably optimal. Oh great, here's another freaking Conjurer. I'm gonna let my Guardian Charm charge. That's... See if we can sneak attack it. Alright. That was terrifying. I guess this chainmail could still be like Respiration or something. Do daggers get a bonus for attacking from stealth? Yep, they do. Most weapons get ×3, daggers get ×5. I think I should test this chainmail for Respiration, and if it's not Respiration, I'm going to swap it out for that Ring of Awareness. Also, I should drink this black potion. I had a feeling it was strength. Okay, and actually, now our chainmail effective enchant is a little better. So maybe it'll actually proc its runic. If it did have one. Ah, I had a feeling there was a secret door there. Oh-ho! Can gold spawn adjacent to other items, or is this guaranteed to be enchantment? I remember there was a thing about item generation in Brogue, where two items can't spawn next to each other unless it's one of the metered items. But I don't know if gold counts for that, because gold's generated a little differently too. I don't know if corners count as adjacent for that treads bot. So I have a lot of questions. It would definitely be something good to know. Jason with the square root of 2. Looks like we have an ally. How many kills do I need with this dagger of speed? 11 more. Oh, I didn't put the ring on yet. Ring of Light. Not that useful yet, but pretty awesome later. Flail. I'm not even gonna free that goblin. You guys remember last week I freed a goblin and it died the turn I set it free? Like I just shouldn't try to help things. Oh my god, conjures and jackals. And a bloat. I was supposed to blind equip the flail? No, not with my strength deficit. We have the guardian charm. These are like some tough fights. Wonder if I was supposed to throw the potion of paralysis when I saw the conjurer. Yeah, I kind of like the guardian charm here. Oops. Okay. The conjurer died. Wait, they attacked? Oh, was it because I was not a line of sight? How did that work? The chainmail is respiration. Jackal packs pre-life always spook you. Okay, so I don't know if you were here yet, but on level 2, or maybe it was D3. I think it was D2. We walked into a room with 4 sleeping jackals. And I was like, how often do you just lose this fight outright when all you have is your starting leather and 30 hit points and your starting dagger? Like, I bet you lose that like 20% of the time, or like something like non-insignificant. Okay. Chainmail Respiration. I have never had Respiration on a run. This could be fun. Usually need a dart of 4-pack. That makes sense. You would have kept the standard chainmail +1 over awareness if you're going to enchant the dagger. Is that just because we need the AC now? And the dagger's not always going to proc, and it also does low damage at first. Damn, I'm on board with the Let's try new things. I've never used speed, respiration, or light before. Not that light is that exciting, but armor value is underrated. Yeah, I didn't diss armor previously, but I said I almost never enchant it. A few runs ago, I enchanted my plate armor from +3 to like +6 because I deemed it was like the best thing to reduce my like the chance of low roll in combat versus horrors and dragons late game with the build I had. I think that was the Sword of Multiplicity build that we played like 4 weeks ago. And having a little bit of armor like goes a long way. It really does. Even early on, it helps you against vampire bats, toads, other things like centipedes, like all these things like spiders, all these things that have effects that you don't like want. I guess it doesn't help against spiders actually, because they negate your armor. Vampire bats are like a big one though. I think armor goes like a long way against. And also, if you can just like nudge the chances that enemies hit you a little bit, it means you don't have like end up in low health just from like variance during fights a lot. So you end up using less consumables. You end up in like less risky situations. Like everything just goes smoother. But yeah, chainmail of respiration should be fun. This means we don't have to worry quite as much about traps anyways. The nastiest one for me is paralysis. We're still threatened by flame traps, flood traps, chasm traps. But we don't really need to search as much because some of the nasty ones are taken care of. Speaking of flood traps, this looks like a flood key holder. Maybe not. Flood trap into Fury ambush. Is there anything weird about fighting in deep water? I was thinking about that the other day because I never tried it. Oh, is this staff build you couldn't hold on to your stuff? Yeah, that's always bad. Oh, pack is too full. Well, we don't need, like, any of this armor. Like, I ditched this splint here too, right? Probably just the flail. You guys know flails got buffed in CE? Not in this version yet, but on the current version. Their base damage went up by 0.5 point. I think the lower bound of their damage went down by 1. And the upper bound of their damage... No, the lower bound went... Yeah, did it go down by 1 and the upper bound went up by 2? And that also gives them a 10% chance of being runic if they're possibly enchanted already, because it's based on the lower damage or something like that. I don't remember how it works. I feel like that's like, it's small, but flails were like already on the edge. That sounds pretty awesome. Flails are pretty damn close to being as good as war pikes, damage-wise, actually. already, and the war pikes just have like a better attack pattern. But yeah, runic flails could be insane. You've always enjoyed flails and feel incredibly powerful wielding them. At the same time, you feel like they can never hit that true late game potential as such some of the other weapons. Well, I think they're decent enough to like get the amulet and go home. But they don't compare with like broadswords and war axes, I feel like. Did we full explore here? Looks like we did. Where's our dagger at? 7 more enemies? Let's test some of these negative potions, I guess. Aloe. Incineration. We should just drink these as well. Invisibility. I'm looking for life at this point. There we go. And if I wanted to test random potions, we could do it relatively safely near Bloodwort. Darkness sucks though, and I think the chance of hitting darkness, we may as well avoid when we know what detect magic is at this point. Let's just move on. It's interesting that we don't have any stacks of scrolls by this point. Sure, let's just wait. Use all of our invisible. Oh, I will not venture into the flame. +1 chainmail of respiration. I dig it. Oops, I moved the wrong way. Let's get some free attacks on the monkey. So what are we at? 6 more kills? An ogre ally? Come on now. That's not even fair. 3 ogres on D5. It's a tough-ish room, though. I could use the Guardian Charm or my Potion of Paralysis to clear it. Paralysis sounds extremely strong. With speed, though. Or with Respiration, I mean. I think we just go in here and pop the Guardian Charm. Whoops. Oh, was it not ready? Well, now it is. I meant to lay it on that tile, but this works too. That didn't work at all. Well, 2 of these are almost dead. I can probably kill 2 other goblins. I get free attacks, and I can drink paralysis if things go poorly. Okay, why am I not killing this guy? Oh, that's not the one that's almost dead. There we go. It's so nice to be able to take risks that, like, have a low-ish, you know, moderate chance of failure, but just know that you can, like, just use an item to reset things if things go poorly. That's such a powerful, like, thing to have in your back pocket. That's how I feel about this Potion of Paralysis in that situation. Alright, you need to heal up, bro. I wonder if I was supposed to leave him captive so he could heal. Honestly, I don't really care about the ogre that much. They're really nice for killing things that have like negative effects, like this toad. Or acid mounds. This thing is going to slay some acid mounds for me. +2 dagger of speed. I dig it. Let's yellow some scrolls. Recharging. Alright, we're not going to do it when our allies in line of sight because of negation and discord. Teleport. Fun. You're really liking the Warhammer recently. I want to try a good old combat build with just the Warhammer, but no, like, stealth synergy, and see how it feels. Or, like, speed synergy. Any of the Warhammer synergies. Oh, so what are our chances for this to proc now? 30%. If enchanted, it'll go to 41%. So at +2, my table says 29.4%. And +3 says 40.7%. So it looks like it's rounding up compared to my table. Or the text just rounds up. Who knows? Although this is actually +2.5. And that does factor into the proc chance. My table says 35.3% at 2.5. I wonder if this doesn't factor that in. I know when I had a multiplicity weapon, the number of spawns that I got when it procced were based on the effective enchantment, counting the strength bonus, and not just the actual enchantment. How much faith do you guys have in this being enchant? I'm going for it. Knew it. That's 1 point in the... That's one piece of hard evidence in the theory that a non-enchant scroll cannot spawn orthogonally adjacent to a piece of gold. This is showing +4 as 51%. My table has +4 as 50.2. Checks out. All right, we did some nice source diving to figure some information out. It looks like these just all round up so far. I'll probably put this table on my website if we get accurate numbers, or update the wiki or something. Oh, that's a dead end. Oh, shoot. Ah. I had your main weakness. Doors. Oh! Did you see that? We just went all Matrix on those jellies and got 4 free attacks. Oh, this weapon's gonna be fun. I am excited. I don't care what's optimal on this seed. This is the fun route. Alright, you can deal with that one. Does that not proc against arrows? Can't wait to kill a dragon with 70 hits. This thing will probably end up doing like 10-ish damage, so it'll take like 15 hits. Tally scroll. Where the heck is the exit? Secret door up here? Oh, it must be up here. I should have known before I came all the way back over here. Yeah, I think I'm... It's so true, and I think before last week, I don't know if I can play for optimal and safe anymore. I think we're just gonna YOLO all of these contests now. And honestly, we've done pretty good at theory crafting and figuring out like optimal builds while trying new things and trying to have fun, like last week. Cogmine players can't stop memeing. So true. Another potion of life. Awesome. Those are the kind of rooms where you're not even supposed to walk into. Well, I kind of wanted to search it, but there's like no value. Do we win this with +4 speed dagger and an ogre? Probably. Alright, I might need the guardian charm. The Guardian Charm seems like it'd be so much better if it didn't cause things to run away. Like, it has like 1,000 hit points, I think. Like, don't make it invulnerable, just let things attack it. Totem haste RNG? Yeah, I can see that. Goblins get spooky when they're hasted. It didn't look like any of those got hasted. I actually wasn't paying as much attention as I should have. Right, this ogre... Gonna get a sneak attack on... Wait, no. Go fight the... Where are you going? What's he doing? Hello? You're supposed to kill the acid mound, sir. What the heck? Wait, what? Dude! Bro! Is he doing some kind of like ogre packs wait at corridors AI thing? Bruh. Okay. Let's take off our respiration armor. Oh, was he at low health? Okay, that actually makes sense. Just an acid mound, bro. You would have wrecked it. It's okay, I have a sacrificial dagger. Should have saved that for a sneak attack on the acid mound. But also my ogre should be able to kill acid mounds. Oh, come on. The time to punch this thing? Throw darts probably? Jeez. Let's not die to an acid mound now. must be a secret door right here. Ogre plus adventure almost sold by amount. For real. Here we go. You hear something die in combat, you come back and the ogre is gone. I'd believe it. You know what's interesting about the respiration and not having to care quite as much about traps? Is I could go and take risky sneak attacks on things without searching in the room first. Which is pretty nice. I don't know if I want to fight those bats yet. Because that's always like the struggle for me, is like, do I take a sneak attack here or do I search for traps? This bloat is bad news. Might ogre die here if I attack this bloat? Okay, here we go. Stay out there. Okay, he should survive. Guess we'll find out. Oh, I don't have my armor on. Hold up. Let's fix that. Scarlet? Do I drop the Guardian Charm to lose this ogre? It's probably worth it. Did you ever tell me about the run you lost because you tried to commute an armor of respiration while the altar was in paralysis gas? I have not heard that one, but that is incredible. I'm sure you get so used to like not caring about that kind of stuff that you don't even think about how stupid doing something like that is. Let me heal up. Hey, welcome Salt the Snail. Glad to have you. Number of first timers here today. Welcome everyone. I hope you enjoy your stay. Well, not all first timers. A few are from YouTube, but awesome. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about vampire bats. Just get like a bunch of free turns until they die. Who cares? Just finished your run on this seed. You crashed a few times, which was strange. Oh, interesting. Crashes aren't super common. I see a key holder up to the north. Dude, this dagger is sick. See what this key holder is all about. This is the flood trap one.
I think that's pretty.
Probably have to get the guardian a little closer. It's probably close enough. Alright, come out, ogre. That work? Oh yeah, it did. You've developed a telepathic bond with your ogre. Oh yeah, dude. Now you just need to heal up. Another leather armor. Worshipping ogre. Only 2 of them, not terribly concerned. Use our food, still have another ration, good stuff. Let's go search off to the right. I'm gonna search here. Just some dead space to the right, just in case. Alright, let's go retrieve that key, and I missed the area in the bottom right. Oh, sneaky. There's a glyph there. Can I get this guy to come up? Perfect. Those things hit hard. You do the fast detailed search, you've just been hitting S5 like or S5 times like a damn fool. Control S will do a full search. Nice. Better back up, ogre. Must suck being allied to someone who is immune to gases. Oh, there's 2 ogres over there now? The heck? Oh! Sneak attack. Oh, I haven't used my potion of strength yet. I think we win here and we get outs anyways. Yep, let's just get free hits until it dies. How the hell did that conjurer not know I was there? He kept bumping into that ogre. Oh, thanks. Yeah, so the mastery was teleportation. Oh, you're right. We were getting speed procs. That's true, Treadspot. So, here's how I feel about teleportation as far as, like, going for masteries, is I think it's, like, all RNG. And there are ways to mitigate that RNG, and it's not, I don't want to say there's, like, no skill to it, but, like, even, like, a highly skilled gameplay will have a chance of losing. And even like bad gameplay will have a chance of like winning with teleport. That's how I feel about it. There's nothing stopping you from teleporting in between 3 dragons and just dying immediately. But I built around teleport, conjuration, or I'm sorry, obstruction. Teleport, obstruction, blinking, and a telepathy charm, and a regen ring. Those were like the core pieces. And yeah, I was able to get 25 lumenstones and get a mastery. With haste, you can turn count for a perfectly safe teleport turn. Yeah, that's true. I had a haste charm too, but it was only +2. It's great for like trying to like run towards a lumenstone or something when there's like enemies around. I had 4 potions of fire immunity. So if I ended up adjacent to a dragon and they attacked me, I would obstruct us and then drink fire immunity so that it couldn't flame breath me. And that's how I like survived at being at less than half health from a dragon and not having to teleport into another danger. It was interesting because I also had a Ring of Wisdom that I found at +2, but I never enchanted it. I found it more worthwhile to enchant the Obstruction from /3 to /6. Which that I could have dealt with less than /6. I was hoping to get big crystals so I can get more recharge time, like waiting in crystal, but it actually wasn't that helpful for that. Because you only get like 3 to 4 crystals worth of buffer most of the time, and those fade away relatively quickly. And then going from /2 to /3 blink is a big cut in turns, better than Wisdom even, and it gives you +2 range. I think Wisdom rings are kind of OP though, after looking at the numbers during that run. I'm being greedy here. Oh, is my ogre not going to fight the centipede? Or let's sneak attack the centipede. Alright, get a free attack, so I can just go back to attacking the ogre. Why not? So get free attacks until the ogre dies. You can't insta-kill me yet, right? Cool. You can say Wisdom is OP, but it's just the Obstruction and Conjuration synergy. It scales like crazy. Like... Here, check this out. This is a table I made. So the top row is Wisdom, and the left row is your staff charges. So this one row is how much it'll take your staff to fully charge. It just scales like crazy. Starting at +5, it goes up by over 100% every time. So with like, and these numbers are for obstruction and tunneling. So if I make this for like normal stabs, it looks like this. So like a /3 staff goes from 166 turns to like 104 or 79 at +2 or +3. Like the amount of value you get from it, just from even not even like enchanting it, just having like a 1 to 3 enchants is kind of crazy. Percentages look huge, but the effect isn't that big, is it? I don't know. It feels pretty good to me. I haven't really played with Wisdom much though, so I really want to build around it if I get the opportunity at some time. But that's just my instinct based on using it last run. Yeah, I don't even think you need to like enchant it a lot, but just having one at like +2 or +3 is kind of insane. Once you get stabs recharging in like less than 100 turns, less than 50 turns, like that's a lot of value. Yeah, I'm gonna make some tables like this to put on my website, and I want to put together like, I'm gonna figure out like spectral daggers per turn for like conjuration and stuff, and make some tables like this, hopefully to make the decision between enchanting Wisdom or rings a little better. I don't know if there's a good version of this table for like lightning stabs or something, where you can do like damage per turn or something. I'm not sure if there's an easy way to evaluate that. There's a lot of well, I guess with stuff like that, you're basically looking at recharge rate versus max charges and then damage. Because I think with stabs like that, there are opponents who are just going to want to dump like 6 charges into like a horror to kill it. Brogue Minder when? So I was actually talking about this, and I wanted to come up with some kind of combat calculator that would tell you your like percentage chance of like winning certain fights. But it's a really, I started looking at it, it gets really complex really fast with all the variables. And I think a simulation is probably the easier way to do it. I don't have the chops to do like a simulation like Cogminder though. But I was thinking about that. But even Cogminder doesn't do what Brogueminder would have to do. I was thinking about that. Because Cogminder doesn't factor in the chances of Cogmind dying. It just factors in how long it takes to actually kill something. Because Cogmind, like, you don't die in Cogmind. Because even that part would be kind of easy to do for Brogue, but you actually want to know your chances of, like, losing as well. I could tell you, like, how long it takes to, like, kill a dragon, but you also want to know that dragon can kill you in, like, 2 or 3 turns. True, you never die in Cogmind? Yeah. All them treads. Alright, what do we have here? A wand? I guess it's more appropriate to say you never really care about your chances of dying in a single fight in Cogmind. You lose to making like bad decisions and stuff. Is that a Garnet ring? Hey, I have a Garnet ring. We're about to identify that. Ring of Stealth. Uh-oh. Stealth Speed Dagger synergy? What if we get 2 enchanted stealth rings? What else is in here? Tunneling, a teleportation charm. Rapier, whip. Teleportation charm is super high value. Oops, I didn't mean to actually grab it. Free teleport every 300 turns. I think it's unlikely that the whip or the rapier end up being better than this dagger right now. Wand of Polymorphism is just dangerous this early. I'm glad that we got to identify this. That is huge value. Because Wand of Polymorphism is one item in the benevolent wand pool that makes it hard to use test them, in my opinion. So having that ID'd makes me much more likely to use test these wands. And not worry about turning a kobold into a dragon or something. Tunneling is always good, but it's /2. It lets you make choke points, which has value. It lets you get crystal on walls, which means you can self-reflect if we find like a staff of speed or something. Which is interesting, but I don't know if we want to enchant tunneling this run. If this was /3, I'd be looking at it much more closely. We already have enchanted plate. That doesn't seem that cool to me. I think we take the Ring of Stealth regardless, right? It has dagger synergy. We have light armor. I don't think we're going to regret having a Ring of Stealth. If we end up with like 2 enchanted Rings of Stealth here, and we get like, let's say 5 enchants worth of stealth without even like, sinking enchant into one, that gets pretty awesome, especially with this dagger of speed. I think I like the Ring of Stealth here. Then again, if we don't do stealth things, then it's kind of pointless. But I think it's hard not to do stealth stuff with this dagger. And there's so much obvious stealth synergy with the dagger. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh wait, we have the teleport charm too. Hold on, because the teleport charm is really good. I forgot about that because it wasn't on this list. It's hard to pass up a +2 teleport charm. Just like a get out of jail free card. We can use like almost once per level. It's a lot of value. Maybe get into jail free. I feel like so teleportation charm feels like the obvious pick, but stealth feels like it might be the actual like better pick. That's not obvious at first. I'm just trying to like predict how strong stealth synergy is going to be with this build, and I think it could be potentially very good. Oh, look at that. I already have a wand of polymorphism. Now that is good intel. These are actually incredible wands too. I'm going to take the Ring of Stealth and see what happens. I don't think we're going to build around teleportation. The way we do that is if I end up commuting the speed dagger onto it at some point. I feel like this speed dagger is going to be pretty good. Maybe we go stealth again. Your crash is... Oh, did you polymorph a lich? That's a crash. That'll cause crashes. Yeah. That's a known bug. It's actually fixed on the... It's fixed already, but it's not in like the current release. Yeah, so don't polymorph liches. You did it 3 times. Was it the same lich? Does Brogue make backup saves? It does, doesn't it, at the start of the level, because we did have a crash once. Cool. 2 or lich, 1 was another. Interesting. Or 2 or 1 lich. I'm taking the Ring of Stealth here. I don't know if it's the right move, but it could be the fun one. The backup save was 100 steps back and not at the start of the level. Oh, interesting. Were liches the only thing you attacked with or used the wand on? So you're just like, man, this wand is like bugged. Alright, where's the secret door? There you are. That's funny. You're like, this wand is cursed. I'm gonna let this ogre get a sneak attack on that centipede. He wasn't supposed to crush the foliage. You probably could have used on something else, but you're scared of another crash. Yeah, I don't blame you. I think that conjurer could get annoying. Too full. Okay, we can drop this dagger now. I think we just immediately enchant our Dagger of Speed again. You're up to 59%. How does that compare with my table? Okay, so that's the same. My +5 is at 58.2, rounded up to 59. That's how that table works. Is it not factoring in my excess strength, though? I feel like it's supposed to in this proc chance. Now, is that just like unlisted? Or does the proc chance actually not care? Yes, it should already be fixed in an unreleased build. If you were to like compile it yourself. Now note that if you do compile it yourself, you probably can't use that for weekend contests because the seeds might be different. Another scroll of enchanting. Don't mind if I do. It wouldn't surprise you if runic proc chance was discrete enchants. Well, actually the table that it uses is built in increments of 0.25. So I think it should actually. Just based on that evidence, that would make sense then. I didn't even consider that. Now, it could use the table and then like round afterwards or something. No, that wouldn't make sense. I guess it does have to, it does use effective enchants then. It's weird it doesn't show it though. Alright, I want this ogre attack to get a sneak attack on this centipede. Something missed your ogre. Wait. A bit early for phantoms, don't you think? Damn, more goblins. D8 Phantom is rage quit. You won't even get a chance to quit because they're probably just going to murder you. You know what I didn't realize until recently is that Phantoms attack slow. I didn't realize that until this week. So if you get hit by a Phantom, that means you should get a free turn. I was assuming you didn't get attacked right away because of how they flit around. Actually, let me look them up on the wiki. I don't know how slowly they attack. I just noticed that in their description because I saw one in Bog Gas. The wiki says their attack delay is 200. So yeah, they move fast, attack slow. They're kind of like dragons. I feel like I should jump down this chasm. Actually, this is a good place to fight these goblins one at a time, maybe? Why have I not used this potion of strength yet? Or maybe they're just gonna come out. Where's the hasted one? Alright, wait. He got rehasted. Just get a bunch of free attacks. Sure, 6 free attacks in a row. Not bad. So it looks like I can't proc speed on inanimate objects. Interesting. I was wondering about that because the same thing happened earlier. Deep lore requires blood sacrifice to work. I can't tell if you're joking or not. I guess you are joking. Is there lore for the speed runic? No. The deepest kind of lore. Another enchant scroll. I gotta test some more potions, don't I? Do I hold on to this leather in case we want it for stealth? No, right? If we need stealth that badly over the chainmail, we just run naked. I can ditch this sword for sure, too. I'm going to keep enchanting my dagger. This is now +9, so +7 and 73. What does that look like on my list? I have +7 at 70.5. Oh. At 7.5, I have 73 exactly. My table is a little different at this point. I wonder what's causing that. I think those tables just act weird sometimes. I guess the ogre can fight these jellies. Actually, I'll just fight them. Let him keep his health up. Looks like accurately hitting with the dagger is harder than proccing the runic. That makes sense, actually, doesn't it? Like, you almost want to put enchants into it just to get your accuracy up, rather than actually get the runic chance up. Well, the +7 on Death 9 is pretty good. We're probably going to start fighting wraiths soon. A scary proposition. Sorry, bro. I do have my respiration on, don't I? That's an ogre. Is a paralyzed ogre. Wait. These guys are in gas, so they never unparalyze. So it's just like sneak attacks for days? Oh my god, the respiration synergy. No, this is my first respiration run. The respiration speed dagger synergy, insane. All those times I've died to a conjuration blade while in paralysis gas. It's time for my revenge. You get extra spread from stepping on the trap 10 times. Oh yeah, that's right. So even if they're camping along the edges, I could step on it again and then they'll probably get hit by it, right? You have to wait a turn when your dagger procs if you want them to be paralyzed again. Oh, good tip. Because they wake up while I have a free turn and they're not paralyzed. Good tips all around, guys. Okay. This happens all the time in CE. And Goblin Mystic Ogre combos are like kind of OP. Maybe not by Death 9. Very strong combo in general, though. I need the ogre to go kill this thing. Mystics replace much of what used to spawn instead. What, like Nagas? I've heard the stories. Maybe the pool should have more conjurers? I don't think I've ever seen a conjurer. Ooh, what are you holding? Bamboo staff. You guys might want to leave. Actually, oh, here we go. Oh, that ogre is dead. That is one dead ogre. Oh, you managed to survive. Alright, we need to ID some stuff. Actually, I can just leather now. Oh, that's a bog monster. 80% chance to hit. It doesn't hit us that hard. We can probably kill this reasonably well with speed. Then you can't run. Ooh, speed is great for fleeing monsters too, isn't it? Any other bog monsters want a piece of me? I see paralysis trap. Survived because of shielded? Maybe. Secret door here? Where the conjure just came out of? Pack is full. Alright, yeah, we'll give you some potions. I have life, which cancels darkness, right? So, I wonder how much my Ring of Light affects darkness as well. Just drink a few of these. This isn't a terrible place. If we get gas over here, maybe my allies will not die. Speed. Toxic gas. Oh, that ogre is totally dead. Sorry, bro. Wait, why are you walking that way? Get out of the gas, you idiot. Fatally oh my god. It's okay. I hate allies. The ogre actually wasn't that great for damage at that point. He was just kind of good for killing acid mounds and stuff. Levitation. There's darkness. Hey, this ain't that bad with the Ring of Light. I should read some scrolls as well. Try not to like negate my mystic. We do get negate. I don't have anything we want to negate either. Oh, that's right. Let's try using this staff too. Staff of Blinking. How many tiles did I just jump? 6? This is probably /2. Let's just ID it. Yeah, /2. You do miss the old ally runs. It was fun variety. Oh, with all like the different monsters. That's my Goblin Mystic. Why is he? I guess because I'm in darkness. He looks like a normal goblin. All right. I want to read some scrolls too. But I need like a doorway. Here we go. Sanctuary. Wait. Did that actually not do anything? Does Sanctuary not work in bogs? That's weird. Protect armor. Empowerment gameplay was kind of the opposite of variety. I believe that. I think the current philosophy on ally builds is that if they're too good, people will feel forced to play them, and they're not fun to play for a lot of players. So if players really want to play them, they can use the seed list. Hell yeah, we got Protect Weapon and Protect Armor. Excellent. And 7 inventory slots. It's a good thing I didn't YOLO the ring and hope for remove curse or something. I guess you can't get protection on the ring, so if you're going to go for that, then you just remove the curse first. What was this? Leather? Sword. Alright, let's go on. The reason they felt forced to play them was because every vault had an empowerment one. You think if you take that away, it changes things. You can always play 174 if you feel like it, but probably won't. So in 174, were empowerment wants guaranteed in an early vault, like they used to be in CE? I had a feeling there was a secret door here. They were. A Flossie is a good reason to slap no stack on storage units. Yeah. I think that kind of was part of Kazrati's philosophy for no stack, in fact. I never thought it was unfun to have storage. Like, I don't know. I guess because you can only look at like 10 items in your inventory at a time, it's almost more of like a UI thing that makes having too much storage annoying in Cogmind, rather than just the fact that you have a lot of storage. And the thing that makes you have to like, I guess having items does too, because where it gets like quote-unquote unfun is really when you see an item on the ground that's nice and you have full inventory and to decide what to drop. Now that situation occurs no matter how much inventory you have, if you have 4 slots or 80 slots. And it actually, when you have a lot of slots, can be easier to decide what to drop, but also you have to like look through your list. You have more like options, so it can be worse too. It's really unvaried build-wise too. Yeah, storage is pretty strong. And I thought it was gonna make the game more like RNG dependent if you weren't able to have like backups and like extra integrity and storage, but it hasn't felt like that so far. I'm on board with it. Definitely get a lot of decision fatigue playing Cogmind because of things like that. Yeah, part of that is inherent in Cogmind's design. Just because you do have like so many parts that you have to manage regardless. I don't see any reason to enchant anything with this dagger still. We're up to 78% proc chance, but we are trying to keep our accuracy up as well. Would you say Brogue has less potential for decision fatigue? Yeah, compared to Cogmind, I think that's absolutely true. You make fewer decisions, but they're more impactful. It's probably a good way to look at it. Yeah, you get enchant fatigue in this game, and also like you get inventory issues in here too. Incendiary darts. Oh, look, I just noticed the turd is on the other side of the stairs. Should probably go look up here first. Ah, had a feeling. Spending 2 hours on a single vault decision, dude, it's tough. And like I said, you make fewer decisions, but they're more important. The fact that they are more important, like, can bring on that fatigue. So that's definitely a valid thing. Dude, that run that I just played, that I got the 25 Lumenstone Mastery with yesterday, I had so many items, and like, my build was powerful enough pretty early that I didn't need to use them. And every time I like ran into something, I just had no idea what to drop. I didn't know what to enchant at a certain point. I was having some serious issues with that. And I was mostly playing that during my lunch breaks. So like, I wasn't like into like making tough decisions and like trying to figure things out. I definitely felt that during that run. Looks like you spend more time actually playing the game in Brogue as compared to Cogmind. Yeah, I can see that. Sneak attack that Wraith. Let's go. And then just freeze up. Dude, this dagger is fun. I am enjoying this. Oh, so this secret room hinted us off about another secret room. I would have searched this room regardless. But that's a good tip. Potion of life. All my stuff is protected. Spider. We'll probably wreck the spider, right? Especially if we get adjacent to it before it webs us. So it's off. Spiders are off balance for like 2 turns, I think. It's more than 1 turn. And that room was actually just empty, wasn't it? Nothing down here, is there? Okay. What did you drop? A blue potion. Dude, against this low armor stuff, we get so many free turns. 79%. According to this, I think it's actually an effective enchant of 10.5. Which would be 84%. Oh, the enchants are definitely tapering off a bit at this point. We're on like the long tail of the curve. Well, it's like the opposite of a long tail. But like, sketch this out real quick. Actually, I could have graphed it in Excel, but we'll just do this real quick. Like, we already had the data set. So if we have like chance, proc percent. Oh, where'd you go? doing something like that. And we're like at this point right now where we're getting diminishing returns on the percent chance. But if we look at the damage and to hit, that actually scales more like this. So if we want to get our damage into hit up, we do get good dividends on enchanting the dagger further. Food for thought. That was our MS Paint intermission. And was I doing that because I had an enchant scroll? Oh yeah, I was. Let's use another one. We are probably getting to a point where we could spread our enchants elsewhere if we thought it was valuable. And honestly, enchanting armor, not the worst thing in the world, but I don't know if starting from chainmail makes sense or not. At some point, we probably start swapping between plate and chainmail, right? Probably depends how this stealth shakes out. We'll probably never put on the plate if we start using stealth a lot. But enchanted plate, like I would definitely sink enchants into this if we were just like fighting stuff later. And we're gonna see how that plays out. There's some value in enchanting the blinking staff at least once. Probably for this ring of stealth as well, depending on how these things shake out as well. Should I test another potion? Infusion and Descent, Telepathy, Fire Immunity. Why not? Telepathy. Heal. This dagger is sick. Another plate armor. We should grab those incendiary darts in case they're part of a key holder. +1 string of stealth. I don't know if that's worth building around at all. Can I? Nope, hunting. What's my chance to hit you? I have a 100% chance to hit you. I think we just roll with this. Yeah. Get a bunch of free turns. And when we're only using a dagger and a chainmail, and we already have 16 strength, losing 1 or 2 strength isn't a huge deal. Yeah, +1 stealth. I kind of want to swap that out. That Telecharm is way better than +1 stealth. Maybe we go back for that? How long ago was that? Whenever speed killing an explosive mob allows you to blink away. Ooh, it probably does. Oh, hold up. We have a staff vault. This is the kind of vault where you get both of these, I think. Or maybe it just looks like that. There's /3 tunneling. I think we get both of these. /3 tunneling is pretty solid. I think... How far back was that vault? I kind of want the teleport charm now. Was on depth 5? I think it was maybe a floor or two deeper than that. Let's get a sneak attack on this spider. Maybe not. Oh yeah, check your stealth ring, thank you. Def 7, that's not too far back. It's actually pretty much exactly where I thought it was. 1 or 2 floors down from D5. And there's like chasms and stuff on the way. Let's go swap this thing out. I have decent food at the moment. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can do this. 1 turn at a time. Optimal routes, no traps. Thanks again, Pender, for pointing this out. This will make my Ascension run so much better. God, these are some big levels. What up, monkeys? I guess I didn't even need that cost of gas, huh? I'm wasting telepathy going backtracking, but that's fine. Alright, later +1 stealth ring. We're about to get a /3 tunneling, so hello +2 telecharm. How do you do the routing 1 turn at a time? It's control click. I was saying that this should be a thing. And then Pender told me, hey, that is a thing. So I actually need to read through the help menu at some point, because that's actually on here. Advance 1 space. It's actually a little ambiguous. It's not super ambiguous, but it's not super obvious that that's what it does, especially if you like read this the first time. So with games like this, and Brogue's actually a simpler one, but like in a lot of roguelikes and stuff, I usually like read through the commands and stuff once when I start playing, and then once again when I've played enough that I know what some of like the more obscure commands like do better, or if I have like a play style where I can take advantage of them more. Oh, hey, Take Cure. I didn't see you earlier. Shadow the Worm got a new update. Awesome. I was actually thinking of Shadow the Worm not long ago. Like yesterday, 2 days ago. I'd like to play it sometime. Oh, sneak attack on the ogre. Do I chasm here? Sure. Who needs tactics against jellies? Oh, is my Goblin Mystic gonna come down? They don't jump down chasms. That's so dumb. I don't know if they ever would have came down. Do I actually walk to the exit to keep my Mystic now? Probably, right? This one's pretty close. There's a Wraith on this level. Alright. Alright, Mystic will catch up eventually. Alright. Incendiary darts. I don't remember if there were any eels when I had telepathy. I don't think there were, actually. There's a zombie up there. I'd like to approach all that. Where I can get a stealth advantage. What trap was that? Confusion?
Alright. I'll tell you the truth.
Where's the confusion trap? All spiders. I think it was below me. We kill this thing pretty readily with just our dagger. Cool. And we don't really care about these dudes.
Remember all the happy times we had?
100% accuracy while they're stuck. And let's just proc some healing here. There's 3 pods there. I guess I didn't have to walk into this room, there's nothing here, but why not? I don't think the zombie hit me once. Kind of curious about this tile, but we should see it from the other side of the chasm. Use this confusion trap. Yep. There's one confused ogre.
Alright. I'll tell you the truth.
This dagger. Are we at like 80%? Over 80? Yeah, we're getting mad speed procs. Alright, my Goblin Mystic will never be unconfused. Oh, actually, there's no gas over there. I need to be careful. That's a explosive bloat. Does my Mystic die to that? It's gonna take half their health, and then they die to burning 100% of the time. I should go aggro that. Actually, wait, I don't actually want to kill it, though. Just pop it with Incendiary Dart. Those probably die pretty quick to a normal dart. Or not. The tankiest bloat ever. God, am I in your range now? Hold up. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I can do 5. Alright, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Oh, you're following me! How'd you get here so fast? My last dart's not gonna kill this. Alright, I guess I should have started with the paralysis dart. I thought I'd actually be able to kill you with 5 darts. Another strength pot. Just gonna use that. Also, it's not half health. It's half or oh yeah, it does half or 15 to 20. It rolls 15 to 20 and does half. That's right. So the Goblin Mystic has like 12 health, I think. 10 health. It dies 100% of the time. Even not considering the burning damage. Let's take a quick peek over here. Ah, gold. I need your help, Mystic. Ah, yes, I'm shielded. Perfect. Man, being shielded has such good dagger synergy. So it is getting free turns until things die. Replace the warden with a buffed up explosive bloat. Explosions are tough. On my 25 Lumenstone mastery run I got yesterday, I almost died because I got hit with dragon fire, and then I teleported and I landed in a bog. And then the bog blew up. And I had 90 hit points, so I was lucky that the dragon fire didn't do more than like 30 or 40 damage, which it can definitely do. Are you kidding? Oh yeah, this is the whole chasm. Or the whole chasm? The chasm puzzle. Fell for the same bait twice. Yeah. Okay, this is a pick 1. Tunneling 3, lightning 3, protection 3, obstruction 2, entrancement 2. You don't think this is better than a broadsword? I don't want to do the math, but
Our struggle as artists isn't about appeasing the crowd.
I think there are definitely ways to leverage it so that it's better than a broadsword almost all the time.
Broken parts inside of ourselves. We create things as a reflection of this struggle
But you probably can't do that every seed.
to study our perception of self.
Our reaping would be sick with this.
Isn't necessarily a thing,
So when I look at this vault, my instant reactions are
rather, it
tunneling's always solid, obstruction is OP,
constantly strive toward.
but at /2 you don't get to use it very often. It doesn't do a whole lot when you use it.
Static.
Entrancement is a lot of fun. Even at /2 it's pretty good.
Be like water.
I wonder if we take obstruction and end up putting like 2 enchants into it. That feels like a reasonable arc, but I don't know if we end up ever feeling like we want to put 2 enchants into it. Depends how this run goes. I don't think I care about lightning at all, although lightning /3 is pretty good. Even into like the late game, I've used lightning /3 to like deal with packs of furies and stuff. I think Dagger of Speed deals with packs pretty well. Alone though. I don't know how much I care about obstruction alone. Without like some other synergy to like really unlock it. So I'm really eyeing the obstruction and the entrancement. And I think the obstruction has a little bit of negative enchant inertia to it. It's like pretty good at /2, but I think when it becomes like really valuable is at like 3 and 4 charges probably. So I think that's the argument for entrancement over obstruction. Is OP Struction /2 broken? I mean, it could save us from like dragons and stuff later. Which is kind of amazing, even at /2. I think they become really broken like really quickly. So I think this is so much like lower than the level of like a better obstruction staff. That's like slightly higher enchanted, but it's still kind of strong. God, I feel like we take obstruction here. It's too good, right? Ah, my pack's too full. can drop a dart. And obstruction is one of the items that, like, later on, it has synergies that make, like, the deep depths, like, really, like, much, much, much more easier. Like, what if we did get Reaping or, like, Wisdom or something like this? It could really become, like, a key part of our build, even without a ton of enchants. You have a soft spot for entrancement. Entrancement a lot of fun. I like entrancement a lot. Damn, you went to hunting? That's fine. Ooh. Why did you not shield me, bro? Can you kill me in one hit? 2 hits? It's fine. Free kill or aggro break. Yeah, it's really good for mages. But again, so is obstruction. I don't know. Like, obstruction is great for aggro break. It doesn't give you the free kills. It's probably the single best thing for aggro break. Loop casting poison on an entranced enemy. Oh, does it not break it? Does making an entranced enemy attack another enemy break their entrancement? I was wondering about that. I feel like I should use Life Suit. Because only having 40 HP on Def 12 is dangerous. It does not. So you can entrance dragons and have them, like, wreck stuff. It's kind of cool. Teleportation's pretty solid for aggro break, yeah. Something weird I learned from playing that recent teleport build, and then also from playing stealth last week, is that if you teleport away from something, you want to rest a turn to have your stealth range, and that often will break the aggro. Compared to if you had not rested, because it's based on them being 3 times out of your stealth range. Hey, what up, Zen Zombie? Did you play in the contest this week? What potions am I down to again? Fire Immunity, Confusion, Descent. Oh wait, we have a scroll of enchanting. Did I use enchanting on my dagger again? I don't know if I need to. I don't know what our to hit chance has been like. You just finished? I had a feeling. Well, I hope you did well. We're building around the Dagger of Speed and the Chainmail of Respiration so far. Hey, what up, Icebox? Welcome. This dagger is treating us very well. It's kind of OP so far. I actually wouldn't mind holding onto this enchant scroll until I see what my to hit chance has been like. I haven't really been paying attention to that. What's the proc chance? It says 83. I think it's actually higher because I don't think that factors in my effective enchantment, which is an extra +3. I think that's just factoring +9. Extra turn is huge, but it doesn't seem insane. Well, we get an extra turn 83% of the time. And at +9, this dagger is doing like 6 or 7 damage on average, which is pretty good. And we get some like nice like stealth synergies, which I don't really have items to capitalize on the stealth too much yet. But getting sneak attacks with a dagger, they get ×5 multiplier on the damage instead of ×3. Yeah, I've been getting like 5 turns in a row against things. It's almost like times 4 times 5 damage. Well, there's a good chance his white potion is descent. Should probably use it downstairs. I guess I just should use this enchant scroll so I can free up an inventory slot. Then I kind of want the darkness pot. Yeah, you'll see Icebox. We're gonna have some fun with this thing. Oh yeah, let's use a potion of life too. So now we have 50 hit points instead of 40. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I apparently killed a monkey. It's also pretty sweet for getting free attacks on sleeping enemies, so they don't wake up while you're getting free turns. I actually haven't gone through Pender's full design doc, so I don't remember. I don't think I read the speed thing. Giving multiple extra turns, but it can't proc the Timeless Void. Interesting. So you might get 4 free turns. Kind of like how Multiplicity scales the number of, like, spectral weapons. Okay, there's nothing in here. But yeah, I can just, like, kill those 6 enemies with a bunch of free turns because of the dagger. Yeah, it's awesome that Pender is like working alongside the CE team. Hey, our favorite pastime, throwing items down chasms. So the white potion is fire immunity, confusion, or descent. Confusion. Remember we have respiration armor. Should I try and lure some enemies up here if there's anything on this floor? Doesn't look like it. The goblins are far away. But who cares about haste when they don't get turns? Yeah, Respiration does help with the ID game, for potions at least. Alright, we used our last food. We spent some turns backtracking earlier. But I don't think we're in terrible shape with the food clock. This dagger's pretty good for killing sea creatures too. Well, out of water, so they don't actually like go back into the water. Synergy I did not appreciate till just now. Oh, it's worshipping? That's annoying. Better leave, dude. Actually, nothing to search in there. Alright, I guess we're just gonna go ham over here. That's not the pressure plate we want. Goblin is hasted. Damn, centaurs. Centaur's annoying. Ooh, you let me get a free attack on you, Centaur. Let's turn into 5 free attacks. Bad move. Every time you see this trap, it occurs to you don't actually know how it works. Yeah, I'm not completely sure either. And oh my god, why is there fire over there? Oh, because the alarm trap and the wisp. God damn it. If I lost any enchant scrolls, it's probably fine, honestly. But I'll still be sad. Oh, I'm at low health. Just stop running around like a maniac. What happens if you dart an alarm trap? Well, enemies step on them all the time, and I think it wakes up all enemies and maybe even switches them to hunting. I don't know if it probably doesn't swap them to hunting. But it doesn't give you stealth radius. I don't know if you get stealth radius when you activate it from range though. And I also don't know if enemies target the source of the alarm. Yeah, I guess I have a lot of questions too. I don't even know if it makes things go to hunting. These things could kill us in 22 hits. I guess I'm not too concerned. Oh, I should kill you. Choose my potion of life. Oh my god, you're shielded now. I'm just gonna punch through it. Oh, come on, where's the paralysis trap? Okay, this is getting really annoying. Time to teleport out. Oh my god, look at all this burnt grass. That wisp, how could you? Ouch. Paralysis plus spectral blades or the warden is one of the crappiest ways to die. It's probably the death that feels like the most BS in this game. There's counterplay to it. Like, you can avoid that like 95% of the time if you're like just aware of like that's something that can happen in a lot of situations, but it feels bad regardless. I don't know how I feel about it in general. Dying to paralysis trap on the ascent. Yeah, I feel like... So I had this idea where like you always get a free turn if you get attacked and paralysis, even if you're still in the gas. But that becomes really awkward because then like 2 enemies could just like keep attacking each other back and forth, but it's just like at half the speed if they weren't in paralysis gas, and that doesn't make sense. Maybe there should be like a chance that you get a free action. you're still in paralysis gas. Certain situations would feel like a lot better. I just don't know the solution. Hey, look, another chasm. It's like an early detect magic seed with like no additional detect magic. I guess my conjurer died somewhere. I wasn't paying attention. Honestly, I've been a little careless in general this run. Hey, more alarm traps. Troll. So this troll seemed to know I was here. He was all the way over here. He might have started hunting me from across the map because I was probably invisibility of him. We have a 92% chance to hit. We probably do pretty well against the troll. Not my favorite thing to fight right now, but... Oh, we almost killed it. We had one miss. Oh shoot, I backed up by accident. 9 free turns in a row is pretty sweet though. Oh my god, and then I miss 3 times in a row with a 90% chance to hit. Why? Oh my god. I need to like heal. So there's a bunch of goblins and stuff in here. There's a paralysis trap somewhere. We could probably use it to kill these guys, but I don't know where the trap is. It might be in this room. Can I get them to step on it? Doesn't look like it. Let's go in. Returns. Cool. Can these things be standing on things? Rebel, rebel, ground, rebel. I should kill these anyways, though, because I want this gold. There's the trap. See that spider's coming this way? Didn't seem like it. I probably should have just paralyzed him. 2 titanium wands. Grab this gold while we're here. I guess we don't have to search that much with our respiration armor, but also we can take mega advantage of traps. So knowing where traps are is probably might even have more value than it did previously. I'm just gonna jump down. Sneak attack this troll, why not? Centipede. Okay. My hit chance against you, 100%. All right, our hit chance is excellent with this dagger right now. And so is our proc chance. It's funny how Respiration has both anti-synergy and synergy with awareness. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. A War Pike. A legendary ally. So we could get phoenixes, ifrits, mangrove dryads, and unicorns here. Unicorn and ifrit are pretty dope, I think. I've never had a unicorn actually, but they seem pretty dope. I don't know how I feel about everything else though. And phoenixes are really hard to kill once you get them. I guess we're not doing stealth. Phoenixes are like fine. If I read that scroll. Remove curse would be pretty nice to find. So would identify. Egg used to die by physical damage. I played a round in 175 where the egg was immune to physical, so it never gets attacked. But maybe in 174 it was like that. Okay, so that's the exit. Find any traps? If I chasm and come up here and then lure the mage downstairs, we probably kill it pretty readily. I have a 100% chance to hit them. But also blink in there. I don't know. Ogres are pretty dangerous. I wonder if I'm supposed to use a potion against them. Oh, paralysis? Maybe the changes of the egg spawns after negation. Someone shared a... I don't know if it got pulled into CE, but there was a pull request, I think, for phoenixes that revive after being negated aren't negated anymore, which is probably different than what you're saying. You're saying that negation meant so they didn't spawn the egg at all, which is pretty tough. Although, honestly, negation, like, ruins a lot of allies. This thing actually doesn't hit that hard. I don't like my odds killing 3 ogres in a row with this thing. If an egg is negated, it won't hatch. Ah. Oh, where's this paralysis trap? There we are. Get paralyzed, loser. Oh shoot, that is a flame turret. The level is full of paralysis gas. Be careful around that, shall we? And a bog. At least you got out of the bog tile. Actually, I don't think there was any bog gas because of all the paralysis gas. Respiration runs are always fun. Yeah, this is cool so far. It's my first time playing with Respiration. These can't have secret rooms, can they? I don't think they can. I think we wreck bog monsters now. We're still tanky, but they don't hit us that hard. And we have a 100% chance to hit, so we often do that. Dump in chance into absorption. What does absorption do again? I don't know what all the armor runics do very well. Oh yeah, there's an ally on. Do I want the ally? Reduces damage. That one doesn't... Does that one actually scale with enchants? I thought the one that reduced damage isn't affected by enchants. Or am I thinking about another one? Where'd that pixie go? I guess looking at this ally doesn't hurt. You can get enough damage reduction to ignore centaur shots. That's cool. Alright, I think we need to test more scrolls. Should I pick up like one item that we want to test if it's non-cursed? And read these scrolls in case we get remove curse? Or identify? Like, I think I want to ID this ring of stealth. Some of this armor could be interesting. But I don't... The respiration armor is pretty good. Like, leather armor of like reflection might become better or something. I think that's the move instead of like having a bunch of items that are relatively low value and not knowing which item was cursed. I'm gonna drop the war pike. And the only item I have is the ring of stealth. I think we go upstairs. I don't want to negate anything. That's actually not a good place to read. Let's do this real quick. Warding? Do you know me? One day we'll get to see with zero chasms? Oh man. We'll have to figure that out when that happens, because I have no idea. When I actually have to leave an item behind. Aggravate monsters. So that pixie is coming. Whoa! Look at that long shot. Oh, that guy's gonna be annoying, isn't he? Who cares about being slowed when you get free turns? Ideally, you read scrolls and paralysis gas. For summon monsters. That's kind of true. Although... yeah, because they start off balance, right? And then they get paralyzed the next turn. Does fighting 8 monsters in paralysis gas better than fighting 2 in a corridor? What if they spawn fire monsters? Yeah, that's a good point. You can have a corridor on gas? Alright, that's the best of both worlds, isn't it? Like this one, I guess? Do we care about fire monsters, though? I think we do it. Oh, the spider's still here. Alright. I guess I should have just taken my free hits. You want to read it somewhere like here, where the monsters spawn in the gas, but you don't get lit on fire. How about that? Identify. The wand's decent value, but I really want to know about the stealth ring. +2 ring of stealth. Whoops, that's not the stealth ring. But nice to see you, Guardian Spirit. It's been a while since we said hi. Back on like D3 or something. So I'm happy to see you. I miss you, bud. Let's put the stealth ring on, though. So +2 stealth means what? Our stealth range is like 2 or 3 when we're resting in darkness? In our chainmail? Oh, it's hard to tell when our stealth range is currently 52. Are the ogres coming out? What happened over there? No? I think I'd still rather fight them. Oh, they did come out. Okay, this is pretty sweet. Yeah, it's hard to tell what tiles are in darkness or light. Is lighting all based on proximity to a single tile that gives off light? No, because the way lighting works in this game is things can give off different levels of light. And I think having a lot of stuff in one area that gives off light is kind of like how gas diffusion works, where your light can be denser. So yeah, I don't think you're able to tell that easily, like ever. Oh, there's detect magic. I could have used that. Isn't like the one tile in this floor that we hadn't seen. Do I just use that on the next floor? So we can get rid of some of... Oh, wait. I never grabbed the freaking crystal orb. Do I care at this point? I kind of want to try a unicorn. Honestly, an Ifrit would be pretty sweet, too. Because it can discord enemies while I walk up to them and they get speed attacks. Taking advantage of gas traps is like really bad for allies, though. But imagine like a unicorn just like healing us and protecting us while we like time loop the bejesus out of like a tentacled horror or something, and not even care about its attacks when we do miss. All right, let's do it. I don't. For the record, I probably say this a lot at this point. I don't think this is worth it. But why not? I wanna go for the high roll. Turret one. I guess I could have blinked out of that. Instead of walking without even looking at what the effect was. Waiting for your potatoes in the oven been done, so the kitchen timer in that song is distracting. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, there was a sample like that in there. What a tease. We got a Phoenix. I don't know how I feel about the Phoenix. Yeah, good thing we didn't get dart traps in there. An active gas vent? Tell me more. Oh, it's a Kraken. I want to blink to the other side of the water. That works. Losing respiration to acid turrets. Oh, they corroded your items? Yeah, that sounds terrible. Shoot, I hope there's another way around this water. I think I'd throw all my items to these stairs and then redetect magic on the next floor. I had a Guardian Charm that helps with these Krakens too. Oh yeah, tunneling is great for turrets. That was something we didn't consider earlier, which is great value for even a /2 tunneling. Oh god, a Dar Battle Mage. How's our stealth? Creative Phoenixes give off light. Hey, what up, Shmeezy? I think they do. Wait, no, I wouldn't know. I was already lit up. Turn off colors? I guess we could. What is that button again? Backslash. So these are lit and that's dark. Oh, that's true. That actually works really well. That's a good tip. Yeah, it's definitely ugly mode. I'm not gonna leave that on, but we'll toggle it when needed. Oh, I didn't write down when I use my blinking staff. What turn is it? Pretend it was turn 9200. Actually, if I woke these guys up and then brought them upstairs, we'd get easy kills on them. Maybe we do that later. You can flash it? Flash what? Oh, what are you doing? You're not supposed to fight those jellies, dude. Uh-oh. My ally's up here. Centaurs. I blink into them. I let my Phoenix deal with them because I think their AI breaks. Guess while I'm waiting, I should search here. Phoenix, kind of a weird ally. Another ogre? I don't really care, dude. Alright, the centaurs are wandering. Well, they come this way. Oh, you killed one. Way to go, bud. I have food? No. Oh, the Phoenix killed something. Oh! It's funny, you can see the light that the Phoenix emits. So it looks like it does. Oh, also, hello Shmeezy. I don't know if I said that or not. If I did, I'm saying it twice, because I saw your comment earlier, but I think I was in the middle of saying something else. Yeah, I think the game is a little more clear with colors. Miss Phoenix is actually carrying its weight. I guess when you can abuse AI. You think I did? Okay. I do that all the time. So if I ever say hello to someone twice, you know, why not? Sometimes a hello deserves to be said more than once. Oh, whoops, I accidentally bumped into the troll, I think. Did you get free attacks on it? More incendiary darts that will not stack with my other ones. I'd rather say hello to you twice than never at all. Oops. Both of these Dar have potions. Guess I'm just gonna use my enchant scroll to free up space again. Sometime that capital P in the gas is gonna give you a scare. Yeah. I just got done with playing a run where I had a Phoenix for a little bit, and I kept thinking the same thing. I wonder if we start enchanting our plate mail at some point. I don't know, what direction do we want this build to go in? I don't think a +2 stealth ring is enough for me to commit to like enchanting a stealth ring. So we put 8 enchants into the dagger. We have one in inventory. We can probably expect to get like 6 more. So we could have like a +9 stealth ring if we really wanted to do that. I guess the move would be to get like +6 stealth, and then, I guess +7 because we're using chainmail, and then like two points into obstruction, maybe 1 into blinking or something. I'd like to stash some enchant scrolls to see if we find any other like good tools. Oh, I get these potions down there. What are you carrying? Caustic gas? Did I just let the Phoenix kill you? Oh, you hear something get destroyed in combat? Oh, did you negate it? You dog. Whoops. Alright, no more Phoenix. I'm kind of okay with that. Okay, I don't need levitation. I already have 2 of those. Caustic gas is probably pretty good. What I like about caustic gas and respiration is we could own golems with it. Another high hit point monsters. So I think I'm supposed to throw my splint mail down here. Grab the caustic gas. Do this fun game. Oh my god, we have a lot of items down here. What is wrong with me? This isn't normal. This isn't healthy, is it? We need like an intervention. Alright, let's use detect magic. Surprised I favor darkness over levitation. Yeah, I guess darkness was something we were thinking about using for stealth. Levitation was actually pretty... I had like the coolest levitation run for that last lumenstone last week. Actually, now that we ID'd all this stuff, I can actually grab that levitation. I like having 1 levitation in inventory, but I don't often end up using all my levitations, but it's just a great out. Guardian Charm is also great for siege monsters, yep. And levitating over like lava is like really sketchy unless you have good stealth. Benevolent Splint. Benevolent Plate. Plain leather. 2 more plus... So we started with +0 leather, of course you always do, and we found 3 more +0 leathers this game. What a troll. Inventory bloat? Yeah. How do I get these guys' attention? I want to lure these guys to the stairs. I throw a mango at them? Does that work? I could blink to the stairs, but I don't want to use a blink charge. May as well have gas here, right? Will they not use the stairs in the gas? Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering if this would displace them. Which honestly works just as much. They will appear outside the gas. Oh, we can abuse the heck out of that. Dude, that sounds like really abusable in a lot of places. I do that with obstruction sometimes. Like, imagine, you can just get, like, I'm thinking about lumenstone deaths, just, like, aggroing half a level, and then going upstairs and triggering a trap like that, and then everything comes up. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, it sounds kind of strong. God, that's a lot of stuff. I'm just intimidated by that pile of items. Only 2% chance to hit. Sounds worse for the player than the monsters. Maybe. I ID'd all my items and I don't even want to look at the pile right now. Just like walked away. Oh, wait, I'm immune to like nauseous gas. Pretty sweet. Ooh, a potion of life. Alright, I don't need 2 stacks of 4 incendiary darts. Oh! I walked a little too far. You sneaky. I can't believe you teleported over there. Orange potion. Fire immunity or descent? Descent. I love being able to ID valuable consumables without using them. Alright, we're gonna have to start ditching consumables. I guess I can use these scrolls. Oh, I'm trapped. There we go.
That's kind of crap. I want to do that again.
Oh, that's zombie gas. I should be able to catch up to these guys. Apparently not. There we go. That's the turn I needed. Wait. Oh, that's the same one. Dude, I do not know how to play centaurs. This was the reason we might have taken that /3 lightning staff. Or the entrancement. I'm close to the stairs too. I should have tried to get closer to them. I thought he might break hunting. This guy's such a pain. I dropped my incineration darts. The obstruction's a way to get him to run away. But I think I just end up running into him again. And if I just wait in this corner, he'll go back to wandering again. Fine. I blink into you. It doesn't even work all the time, does it? Guess I can blink to this door. Usually centaurs open doors from a tile away. Yeah, I don't know how that works. I think it just depends when their off turn is. Because I don't think they intentionally do that. I think they walk in and then step out while they're fleeing. So if they have a free turn after they open the door, then they'll back up. And that's the situation you'll find them in. but if they open the door on their free turn, they'll end up next to you. Now, I don't know if there's a trick to like resetting that somehow. Probably not, I guess, unless you can take a free turn or get them to shoot. What is their shoot delay? Attack delay? I'll look that up. Their attack delay is 100. Well, that doesn't change that at all. You have to make them... I guess you need to make them move like one more tile away and then come back. Would be how you do that. And yeah, Centaurs could take... Oh yeah, if you get them to take one step and shoot, then that'll reset it. Okay, what is all this stuff? I'm gonna... Okay, incendiary darts, enchanted splint, enchanted plate, 2 titanium ones. I should take all the enchanted stuff as like potential commute fodder. I don't know if I'm ever gonna ID it unless I get a lot of ID scrolls though. My inventory's already full. Alright, I'm gonna drop darkness. I'm gonna hold life for now. Although... We're at, what, 50 health right now? No, we were at 60, aren't we? It's probably decent for depth 16. We can hold on to life. I like the gas potions. I think having one source of fire is pretty solid. Although maybe I drop the incineration for the incendiary darts. That's probably solid. Although AoE incineration's like decent. Invisibility and telepathy are awesome. Descent is awesome. Sanctuary is kind of droppable. I think I can drop the Sanctuary scroll. I mean, I like it, but these are trying times. Oh, I can use the enchant scroll. Just keep enchanting the dagger. That's our 9th enchant scroll. I seriously think we're going to want to start enchanting armor at some point, whether it's this chainmail or probably the plate. Whatever, I'm going to just use the enchant free of inventory slot. So inventory pressure is making me potentially make suboptimal moves here, which is interesting. So what else do we have here? This is the plate armor that we want. There's a wand. Oh my god. I kind of want 3 items here right now. I should find out what this titanium wand is. Okay, well, you know what we gotta do? We gotta find a chasm. Yeah, we have 2 titanium wands. Alu potion. Infested Naga? Really? Dude, infested monsters are so annoying. Can't really lure you into like a door or anything. I missed a room down here too. Infestations don't proc over water tiles. Oh, maybe I could have done something with that. I noticed there's a room over here I missed. Oh, there's a chasm. Oh, saved. Saved. One more floor. Now the question is, if we lured them into water, would this water be full of, like, Kraken? Did I get happier seeing an enchant scroll or a chasm? How many free slots do I have in my inventory? This is a trick question. Where'd that spider go? Now you show up. Something hits you? Oh no. What did 20% of my health? What is phantom damage? The spider couldn't have attacked me. Phantoms do 12 to 18. That's a low roll for phantom damage. Is this a phantom? This is like phantom death, right? Dude, spider plus phantom is like instant death if you get webbed, which I'm about to get next turn. Still wondering if this is actually a phantom though. I guess I have to assume it is, because I don't see what else could have caused that message. Just don't miss a single speed proc. That's a good tip. I want to teleport away and just deal with this later, but also my inventory is full of stuff I wanted to drop off at that chasm. I think that's the right move, though. Ah, damn it, I didn't get to sneak attack the Wraith. Yeah, I know we could have used gas. I wasn't sure if it was worth it. Oh, our pack is too full to pick up the ID. Let's not burn the ID. I'm really concerned about my health being this low when I know there's a phantom on the level. Transference is the ideal ring for speed runic. Oh, that would be awesome. Make it happen, RNG. Reward our faith with epic synergies. Give me transference, give me reaping. Let's make it happen. Let's make this thing busted. Do I use life here? I guess we're gonna know if a phantom comes in. If that door opens. I'm in a tough situation nutritionally though. Is waiting to heal good here? It's probably fine. Because we don't actually rest to heal too much. The spider's nauseous. We can fight the nauseous spider. No problem. I have one mango. It's all of my food. Alright, do I use ID right away? I don't want to ID this plate. Or do I save it for my next ring? Dude, I can't be saving stuff. We're gonna find more ID scrolls. +3 plate armor. Oh man. I think we put that on because there's a phantom on this level. I don't have the strength yet. So it's still better. Okay. The respiration is better. I wonder if I knew that was +3 plate, if I would have used that enchant scroll on it. I think there would have been a strong argument for that. These guys are all worshipping something. That's a lot of blades. Oh, I'm not even at full health. What am I doing? Dude, the sparks are gonna get me. Let's just use obstruction there. I don't need to take any extra damage right now. Guardian, or the spider is a little risky at this low health. I have a life potion, by the way. That's the only reason I can be like taking like these levels of risk. And teleport resources. We have like ways to deal with things. So the spider's not actually going to be able to walk through this goblin. What was I about to do? Oh yeah, I was going to write the turn down on my obstruction staff. What scroll do you have? Sanctuary? I want to get over to this paralysis trigger. Shoot, there's the phantom. I was worried about. Alright, we have to use life. I'm going to blink. Do I have respiration? I do. Ah, I can see you, Phantom. Dispatched. All right. Ooh, okay. So I just used blank. Okay, so where were we? I was gonna throw stuff down this chasm. Titanium wand. I kind of want to ID those, but I will do that on the next floor, I guess. Plate armor can go down for now. Still throw the polymorphism wand. Don't think we're gonna end up using that right away. What else is enchanted here? Splint. And where are you? Darkness. Alright, I think I can live without the darkness at this point. Alright. So I'm out of life potions, but I do have 70 max HP now. I got some totems to deal with. With good positioning, we can limit the number of them that can spark us at once. Looks like they're wandering away. Nope, here we go. This tile looks like a wall. I don't think I need to go over there. Not that ogres are that threatening right now, but let's just keep moving, I think. Gotta get my oops, get my mango. All right, let's move on. Oh my god. I wasn't even paying attention. I was even doing like the caution movement thing. And I guess since I did that, probably means it's a great time for a break. We're at almost 4 hours of uptime. I think I need it. Maybe you guys need it. It seems like a good time for it all around. So I think I will be right back. We're on Def 17. We're getting pretty far through the dungeon so far. Over halfway through. Have a really fun build so far. I think we really need to decide whether we want to enchant some of this armor. The +3 plate is really intriguing. I think that could help us later on. I love to find a ring like we were talking about earlier. Transference definitely seems ideal. I could totally live with... we don't have great tools for reaping, but if we got reaping, I think I would enchant these stabs a little bit. And we can get some value out of that. It also works well with the teleport charm. Really excited to see what else this seed has to give us. Hopefully it's not like last week where we never found anything. Anyways, I will leave my inventory up. And we'll be right back. This will be our 10 to 15 minute break. This will be our longer midstream intermission. See you then.